ahead and talk about this heathenistic energy. Heathens in heaven, okay? Because heathens are those who do not believe in the God of the Bible. That's fine for them, or it's not good for them, actually. So, it made me want to talk about the heathens, okay? Because I feel like, again, on earth, right? The real heaven on earth, okay? These people are, that's why I call it the government, because they try to pose as God, okay? The shadow energy, the shadow government is the antichrist energy. It moves and it works behind the scenes. It's like a dark energy or entity that has its ways. I feel like it uses the FBI and CIA and all of these other institutions, okay, with these intricacies and industries, to promote low key violence, okay, harassment, gang stalking, all of these things. I feel like something has gotten out of hand, all right, and these people are definitely, hold on, these people are definitely targeting heavenly beings, okay. Um, whew, they don't have no respect for the old or the young. That means the old people, the indigenous people, autochthonous people, or the people that are coming into the country. Okay. So it made me think about migrants and immigrants and what's the difference. Okay. Because a migrant is one who moves from one place to another. All right. So the migrants could be, again, those who were in, listen, let's talk about it from a standpoint of the caste system or class system or classism. The the people that are untouchable are the when you look at with the term black in the Black Law Dictionary, it says that these are people that are dead in the eyes of law. Okay, dead in the eyes of law. Dead in the eyes of law. So that makes me wonder if these people, I always wonder now, okay, I'm never here to tell you what it is, what it ain't, I'm just simply sharing what it looks like to me, means that I guess the law doesn't stand up for them, and I'm guessing that the law is also not able to restrain them or be charged against them. So it's almost when you get into that energy, then we're talking about the have and the have nots. Okay. Who is this? Hecate illumination. Okay. So let's illuminate ourselves on a couple things here. Okay. And then we got Pele, purpose. Okay. So immigrant, okay, which we would think that these people are, like, again, I wish we would get the term straight. Are we talking about migrants? Because that could be Americans, okay, that could be so-called Black Americans being now looked at or considered as commoners, peasants, and servants, which would be moving up a level, okay, in society or in the caste or class system. It could be commoners, peasants, and servants moving up into the mercantile energy to be amongst the merchants. It could be, the merchants moving up into, well, you can't move into the God status unless you've been born into it, unless it's in your blood. All right. But there's also other godly beings here that are trying to restrict those other godly beings from getting the same type of honor, respect, the same type of rights or whatever as they are. Okay. So this means that that class of people, depending on how you're written down on a piece of paper, it means that these people may be taking advantage of their brothers and sisters. Okay, so again, that's when people went wrong in the Bible, is going against their brother and sisters. Okay, so these could be people, could be coming around, letting people into the door of success or the higher levels or whatever, but they keep you in the dark. Okay, so again, I feel like there's a reason why I'm here. I feel like it's unjust. Okay. Now I'm saying the point where I could be in any level on this motherfucker and it's still gonna be where I'm at. Okay. But I feel like this thing is abusing someone while they're in another level, okay? Taking advantage of your power, your powers or your authority in order to shame or embarrass or harass someone or slander or disregard their rights as just being a human. So again, it also says something about turning these people, migrants, from one place to another. Maybe they went from certain groups of people to being animals. Okay, so this means that they could be treated like animals. This means they could be in a jail cell, a mental prison. This means that these people can be watched like they're at the zoo. So the human zoos that we look back in the 1900s, all right, when they were putting people in human zoos, what they were showing you is those images of so-called black people or Indians or whatever, Native Americans or whoever, in these places where people would come, like a circus or whatever, and people would come and view them. But in 2022, this means that they can get type of access to your home, your telephones, your screens, your computer screens, your TV screens, things like this. You're using also sorcery and mirror magic, okay, to in order to have access to your privacy, okay. And then also, I feel like to shame people, they are using this private footage and these private recordings in order to slander or embarrass people in the background. Now, to everyday people that's not fully tapped in and not paying attention, they wouldn't even know. They would go about their life and not even care. But those of us that know that we don't belong in that category for anybody to, like, my body, my temple, this is a temple of God. Again, in the Bible, several times, God says that these people are not supposed to touch. They can look at it, they can do whatever, but they can't touch it. And I'm saying they can't even look at it. You see what I'm saying? They can't even look at it. This what I'm talking about, because then you get these groups, okay? You get these groups of these people that have access to this footage, right? And then they have these live videos that 10 or 20 men are in these videos, and I'm talking about the ones that got something to do with these chauvinistic, misogynistic, probably sloppy looking ugly men that are ugly on the inside first, and then maybe even on the outside, that probably can't even get a date, okay, that will go on these things and start talking about things that they have no business talking about. Now they can talk about whatever they want to, I guess, all right, but then we can talk about what we want to over here. So again, I ran into one of these columns today with all of these men. I'm like, who the fuck got a job? It's Tuesday. Where's your job at? And I feel like these people's job is to sit here and criticize, ridicule, tap people's phones, listen to, watch, and critique. So today the topic was about fat women and how fat women don't deserve to, I guess, live, is what these people talking about. All right. And they low key talking about, Lizzo, they talking about all these other people, but I know they're talking about, again, American women that may be in a certain section in society that people have turned on the faucet in order for people to be able to view these people. All right. So they're not looking at your soul. They're not looking at who you are on the inside. They're not looking at nothing like this. They may even be looking at your body outside and what you have to offer to them that don't deserve a damn thing. Right. So again, that's the thing about these people. They're less deserving than anything. They don't deserve to have anything. But that's what's happening in society today. These people are being elevated in society, more valuable to the world and to society down. Okay. So we have Osiris for renewal here. Okay. And what do we have? The white buffalo woman, peace. Okay. So I feel like I come from a lineage of peacemakers. Okay. People that are caught in a storm or caught in between wars or something like this. Okay. Even like Hathor, I was thinking that's a peace offering that she gave when she went ahead and went with Set. All right. Which was bringing chaos. Okay. Like we just pulled in the last spread. Okay. So again, I feel like, again, maybe this is the energy of someone feeling like they were rejected. And so now they're turning up the heat. They're turning back on the secret cameras to shame or shun the Empress or the Godhead energy of this day and age. And I feel like that's just what this is, okay? Because we're dealing with as above, so below. So those that are in these political arena or in entertainment industry or whatever, they must don't have nothing else to do, because we know that Hollywood is not popping like that no more. So again, they're mad at probably the breath of God, okay, that was supposed to be a part of tearing down that old whatever this is and building it up again. But again, I feel like whoever this is chose to use heathens, demons, jinn, magic, sorcery to overpower God. So this is the energy. Like I said, you could people say Archangel Michael, but I feel like there's another energy of this Michael energy that I feel like we're pulling on when we're talking about the people that tried to go up and war against God. Okay. So we have Sekhmet reduction, okay? And that's what I'm saying, okay? Because I'm a motherfucker that's about reduction. You know what I'm saying? You want to get out of hand? We can bring peace. all right? We can bring peace, all right, to the Middle East, or we can bring war, okay? Because that's what Sekhmet is, a goddess of war, okay? So I feel like this is the energy right now, knowing that there's a problem with Israel being able to protect themselves. And these people are feeling a little bit good about these tactics they're using because they're so secret. You know, they already have you pinned or pegged in some type of thing with mental issues or something like this, right? To try to make it seem like whatever claims you're making are not accurate, okay? So I'm thinking about, again, these migrants that are coming in and getting these things. It's almost like they're getting reparations. So it would be almost a smack in the face to so-called black people or whatever, if these migrants are coming in and getting all of this treatment. Now, we do see that it says my or me in grant, okay? So somebody's granting someone, all right? Like I said, it's making me think about like a grant for college or something like this, all right? Which again, I feel like a grant, yeah, a loan is something you're going to have to pay back, and a grant is something that's granted, like granted access, granted. Okay. So again, these migrants, if they are coming to America as one group of people, they're going to be raised up in society to become the people that are over you. They are going to be raised up in society, become the merchants and the merchants, the priests, the kings, the officers in the military and otherwise. Okay. Just saying. And the commoners, peasants, and servants, which are the Americans, more than likely, most of them, right? First, okay, are going to be put under servitude of these newcomers. Okay. So that's just made me think about something there. Okay. So again, they may be untouchable, but somebody think they smart as hell. And since they said, oh, since you untouchable, then we'll make you viewable. Okay. All right. Yeah. So we have self-trust here. Okay. And then we have strength. Okay. So this is just, like I said, this is a god and goddess deck that I put together from 2 decks or whatever. And we're gonna go ahead and pull from it. Okay. Because I want to see what these heathens been up to. All right. Um other than body shaming or whatever they're doing here. All right. So again, I'm feeling free, at peace, you know what I'm saying? Feeling like I've been toyed with mentally or something like this, okay? And I'm bouncing back from it, and I'm trying to pull things together and get my life back together. And I feel like, again, the spell work or whatever has weighed off, but it was just enough time for them to instate someone else or make it seem like the empress or the empress/emperor, which there's only one of, okay? Because we know Satan is also ruling things from heaven. So this is making me think that this is a masculine has a wife that is considered to be below in society, and there's one that's believed to be above. But there is, again, like I said, there is only one that is supposed to be able to do both. Okay. And in my energy, there's no room for me to be no bottom bitch. It just ain't. I've done too much work. I've been a major part of this forward movement. All right. And then I feel like this is this energy of maybe the low vibrating part of this masculine in heaven, taking advantage of the fact that he is familiar with the people in heaven and that he may have a following down here on earth in order to shame the empress. Okay. This is the ones that say, I love you, but they hate you. Okay. This is the ones that call good evil and evil good. Okay. That's just what this is. All right. And I want no parts of it. Again, all access is denied the fuck over here. Okay. I feel like also some of these people in these industries and intricacies, since they can't make money some other way, that they are using the backs of the people that are unaware that they're being recorded, possibly secretly in your restroom, behind the scenes, okay, maybe on the dark web or something like this, to accumulate funds or make money off of it. Okay. This could be you, your children, whatever. All right. Next thing you know what I'm saying? This will be like something where they could be having cameras in bathrooms at your children's school if these people are not called out for what they're doing. Okay. So again, we have Loki. Okay. Play. So yeah, somebody's playing here. Somebody is being mischievous here. Okay. They're saying one thing to your face. They're smiling in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Okay. We have Vulcan. Inventing. Wait, what does this say? Inventiveness. Okay. So, all right. We have Achilles. Okay. Confidence. Okay. So this make me think about bruise thy heel or something about a heel and Achilles. And also, like I said, the Helen energy that we pulled on earlier. We have Oya, power. Okay. So The thing about it though is to like keep quiet or whatever, because again, I know that there's certain temples and certain are not supposed to be having access. Again, the reason why there's some, I don't know, I'm hearing something about the Mile High Club. Okay, we got a cat dedication. Okay, it's something about the Mile High Club. It's some feminine energies, again, I feel on this plane, at least mine, that's not supposed to be touchable by anybody but God. All right, or have access to but God. All right. But I feel like there is also I don't know where I was just thinking about governors and governesses. But I feel like there are when I say something about my energy, like I feel like my energy is that type of energy. Now again, of course, we're trying to discredit fossil fuel or autochthonous energy or old world energy or white power. When I say white power, I'm talking about those white Indians that were actually so-called black, right? That were the originals here on this land prior to anyone coming in. Okay, those lineages of the old world, the old gods. Okay. And then we have OG energy in the Bible, and we have AI energy in the Bible. You can look up AI in the Bible, and you'll probably find out what, you can make your own assumption of what you're thinking about, okay? Or what you read in there. But again, to me, it's representing exactly what we're talking about right now, okay? Them building bitches up in the workshop or building back better, all right? What they think is better, okay? So this could be like, again, as far as appearance or whatever, okay? I feel like everybody's unique or whatever, but I feel like there's a certain time when society pegs in certain communities what's beautiful. And then people go off of that and that off of that only. And then they wonder why they end up with women or they end up in situations or relationships that they could go back and say, oh, all women is doing this, all women is that. But wait a minute, because you must, all right, because we know that any grown man over the age of 30 that's sitting there discounting, or female, period, that's discounting people because of their weight, when women have beautiful bodies regardless. They can be shapely, they can be skinny, they can be whatever. All right. But we do know there ain't no grown ass man sitting there putting the value of a woman on how much she weigh. All right. I feel like that's somebody's business, their own preference. You know what I'm saying? If somebody feel like, they're heavy set or whatever, and this is why they not getting no man, then maybe if they feel like the thing they can do is lose weight, that's their business. It ain't for society to tell nobody how their body need to be looking. Okay? Especially for no men, like I said, that's sitting there. I hope the motherfuckers on their lunch break. What the fuck job you got where it's 10 and 20 men sitting on some live at 10 o'clock in the morning? That's what let me know that the government or some agencies are paying these people to stay at home and watch people on the camera or do whatever. Or even come up with schemes or skits or acts or whatever to project stuff out in society that's actually not going on. It's either or. Either these people are secretly watching people and then they go on these lives and they talk about them like a dog, or they are just given this projection of something, a memo to talk about something so that they can get people in their panties or all in an uproar. Okay. But again, anybody, like I said, women come in all shapes and sizes. And I feel like men are really glad and happy that they do. Because you can choose to deal with somebody or you can choose not to. But what you not going to do is sit there and try to talk about a whole group of women as if they ain't shit because of their size. All right. Most of these women, most of these men, you know what I'm saying, they so worried about somebody wanting something for them. And again, we talk about a lot of women, do have their own jobs or whatever they have. Some women don't work. Some women sit at home and they man don't mind paying the bills. They may want a couple extra things in their life or something like this, but they'd rather her be at home because they look at their woman as a prized possession. Some men won't be with a bitch if she don't work. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Some men will be with a woman and, he may not be, as supportive of her ideas or her business, if she wants to be an entrepreneur or something like that. Another man may come the fuck in and say, baby, I got you. The same thing with another female. You know what I'm saying? Some females may look at it like, oh, I ain't never gonna pay for no man to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And some females be like, oh, I got you. You know what I'm saying? So it's personal preference about your relationship and what you think that you should be doing and having. All right. And how you should be going ahead and giving. Maybe a woman don't give financially, but she give in other ways, because we are human beings having this experience, right? Or spiritual beings having this human experience, right? So again, maybe that woman offers something that you could never imagine having in your life, because no woman of that type of value, whether she is fat, skinny, tall, fake, plastic, real, whatever it is, will never consider being with any of these men. And that's why they sit there with other men all day long and talk about shit that got to do with women. Women that they can't have, that they may be even mad and salty that they can't have. And that's why they sit back and they talk about them. Okay, they lonely. They probably lazy. Okay, probably gamers and shit like this that sit there and play games all day. All right. Mm-hmm. We got Maui of discovery in reverse here. Okay. So this is making me think about Maui still in the heart of Tafiti, and making me think, well, maybe the heart is not stolen anymore. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. All right, so we talk about heathens. We talking about people that, again, there's nothing wrong with money, but when you value it more than people, there's something wrong with you. It's not. It's never going to be nothing really wrong with the actual fiat green colored paper. You have to check the mindset of the people that have it, or are making it, or are spending it, or are stealing it, or whatever they're doing with it. Okay. I tell you, it's hilarious to me. All right. And the thing is, ain't nobody gonna make me feel no kind of way about myself. The only thing that I'm demanding is, you motherfuckers, if you got some cameras turned on over here, bitch, you better move the shit up out the way. And let's see what you consider when your wife and your wife, oh, oops, wait, maybe some of these men don't have one. Because that's the only way you would consider something like that being okay, is if you don't have a woman. Because you're not considering the fact that it could be your woman or your daughter or your child one day that some shit like this could happen to. All right. So that means that you really probably ain't got no woman, ain't had one in a minute, and you probably ain't gonna be having none anytime soon. Okay. And they on there talking about, yeah, ain't even no women on there really saying nothing or nothing like that. Okay, I think I might have heard of one woman's voice or something, but they like, oh yeah, but to have a fat bitch come on here and try to tell us something, what the hell do her fat got to do with telling your dumb ass something? And see, that's the problem with me, because you don't bother me. You don't bother me. I think that people like this in society should have their fucking tongues cut out. You hear me? All right. And I'm not talking about literally. This means that garbage like that should not be able to even exist. Uh-huh. And if they do, they shouldn't be having access to other people's information, because that means you're childish, you're immature, you're not thinking straight. And this means that this is a society of mentally ill people trying to run other people that are perfectly fine, that are pure or genuine. Okay. That's what it looked like to me. A whole bunch of lost individuals that are being run by demons here. Okay. So this energy is still running off that energy of these dead people running things. So somebody raising the dead to a certain extent. Okay. But maybe we're just witnessing this and we're seeing what's going on, so that there can be something that the so-called living can do about it. So again, this is making me think about Eve being the mother of the living. All right. But I told y'all there's just a one energy here. Okay. I'm just telling you that. We can instate whoever the fuck you want, but ain't no change gonna happen until you represent who the real motherfucker is. All right. And a lot of people gonna lose things. These people that think they having so much a good time doing this stuff behind the scenes, they're gonna lose things. Their families that talked about the good and called them evil and then called the evil good, they're gonna lose things. All right. They could be losing their lives. They could be losing their money. All right. They may lose their children to whoever these invading energies are. Okay. Again, we got Sekhmet reduction at the end, at the bottom of this deck here. All right. And then we got Lilith equality in reverse. We got Sekhmet reduction. All right. The serpent on the head of her father. Okay. God. All right. And then we have Lilith, which was canceled out at some point in time and put in reverse. Now let's see what a motherfucker doing. Okay. For equality. All right. Because equality is something that, if it's done right, it could be a very beautiful thing. All right. But we can't be talking about equality for some and equality for none, because equality here could be somebody worshiping them old and let's use this. Okay. Old and young, fat and skinny, big and small, political and not, to worship, like what I said about this equality for these people, all right, that call themselves this also could, wait a minute, I'm feeling like this also could be meaning bringing everyone in at the same level, even people that are coming in here. So this is watering down the energy of the American soil or the American indigenous autochthonous people. Okay, this is what this is. I feel like whatever this equality is kind of backwards. Whatever this Lilith energy is talking about. Okay, it's not equality for all. It's equality for a certain group of individuals. Okay, that may look like or act like or do something. This may be even demonic energy. If Satan is right now, okay? See, now God is ruling things at all times. But if we're talking about that energy of, if we're trying to pick up on that energy of Satan ruling things from heaven, all right? And that's what I'm saying. This means that Satan would have had to do something to God in order to disqualify God from being able to run for president or from being able to do whatever. Okay, so this is what this is making me think here. All right. That's what I'm saying. Making you think, oh, just because this person or that person or whatever, instead of us looking at the whole system or the whole infrastructure or the whole structure as a whole. We sitting here talking about what Biden is doing. Well, we should be looking at, like I said, the infrastructure first. Okay. And then we can look at these individuals or entities. All right. Because some of these people are already gone. I'm just telling you that right now. So it's equality for what? Is this equality talking about everybody that's worshiping the mark of the beast? Because when Sekhmet found out that they was making a fool out of her father, she came and she dragged her claws, right? Through the land, all right? Until they gave her that brew, okay? Excuse me. Now, this could be, now I'm gonna be honest with you, I am picking up on something here because I do sometimes feel like one of these masculine or feminine energies that be in my energy could be a Sekhmet energy here, okay? One of these masculines could be her energy, okay? And that's why I feel like I mirror it or something like this because this could be a twin flame, all right? Because I was thinking about, I don't know if it's a star or Osiris or no, who is it? I'm hearing green giant. Who is it that's green? Because I think that was her mate. It's Cleo deck, okay? So go ahead and reiterate on these energies here. But I feel like this is what we're talking about. We're talking about these heathenistic energies that are running things now. And I feel like it's all because these people turn their back on God. And now God is turning her back or his back on them. All right? When you reach out your hands, okay? So again, the disconnect that some people may be feeling, all right, if you felt like a whole bunch of people moving away from you and they try to make it seem like it's you, that's the problem. It may not be. It may be because these people just are low vibrating now and they can't have access to your vassal. And then I guess I feel like they're trying to find, I keep hearing jailbreak or hell break. All right. So I feel like these people are trying to find a way to not be clean or not be righteous, right? Or not be upright and still have access to the temple of God, right? So if they can't be in you in that energy or in your energy that way, they're invading your privacy by looking at you, okay? And this is what I feel like is going on here. These three heads that we picked up on earlier could be also three masculine energies or three feminine energies here that Kali wouldn't mind taking their heads off, okay? All right, let's see. Come on, let's get this. Let's get with it. All right, because I do have to return that call in a second. All right, let me go ahead and do this one more time. So again, just be careful out here, okay? Because I feel like we dealing with like a real energy transfer. Like people think it's a game or it's not real or something like this, or maybe motherfuckers know something that I don't know. All right. But again, as I learn and grow, this is, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like to call people followers, is people that are walking with me, I guess. Okay. Because again, I think sometimes people outside of my energy know more than I do, because the whole thing was to keep me binded, or keep me blind. All right, to let me feel like I'm not as much of a god. Because again, I don't mind saying that I feel like there's a masculine energy that has as much power. What I do get upset about is somebody sitting there acting like just because they're up high that I don't have as much power as I do, when a lot of these people made it to where they are because of being able to have an entryway into my energy or my vassal. Okay. Or a masculine acting like, the feminine energy only needs him, and that he don't need her. He keep the fact that he need her secret. Okay. And so people might be confused as to why somebody treating somebody some kind of way or whatever. All right. But they're not being real and being coming correct about who these two energies are on this plane right now. Okay. He keep on trying to find another bitch to build back better or put in a position. All right. Instead of making America or his woman or his goddess or his god great again. Okay. We have the page of coins here in reverse. Okay. So we got full, and we see this feminine energy is on the back of this masculine energy here. Okay. She's kind of leaning on him, because there's something wrong also to some feminines, because they've been able to get a leg up. A lot of these women got a leg up from these masculines, and now they're sitting in some kind of position pretty, and they got the nerve to look down at other women that may not have did the dirty things or the dirty deeds or made deals with the devil to get in those positions, and talk about them like a dog, because these people refuse to get involved in anything that's filthy, dirty, unrighteous, or negative. All right. And so then you're shunned or you're looked down upon, all right, because you decided not to do that, all right? They gonna act like they didn't get a Page of Pentacle offer at some point in time, right? Okay, so again, this renewal energy is the Page of Pentacle is in reverse here. So maybe you're doing something new and somebody don't like what you're doing, okay? So again, maybe somebody was coming in with a Page of Pentacle offers. This could be even to a queen or an empress energy or an emperor energy. And you're like, what? Okay. You like, what? That's that energy of get the Page of Pentacles is it ain't stating nothing but what Lauren Hill said, getting less than what you deserving. And we ain't doing that shit over here. Okay. So let's see what low key play is talking about. These women act like they did not get a Page of Pentacle offer. All right. Or if they didn't sell themselves out to get into these positions, okay, that they in. All right. That these people, they trying to act like they worship God. But again, that almighty dollar make them holler. Okay. Let's see how much if God took everything away from these people. All right, views, followings, and shit like that. Let's see if they still be rocking with them. Like you know what I'm saying. That's why I feel like somebody trying to put me through an extended version of Job over here again. Okay, it didn't work the first time. Somebody trying to keep somebody in a. But the reason why they not gonna be able to do that, because regardless of what they talk about, what they do in the metaverse, what they do in the 5D or whatever, the shit ain't affecting me. You know what I'm saying? I rebuke all that shit. All right. And I send it back to you and your mama. All right. But at the end of the day, I feel like it possibly, I'm trying to look at the difference in the patterns, or like behavioral patterns of people that may not be aware that they're being used in some kind of way that they don't know. Why you might feel a heaviness around you, or you might feel like somebody watching you. I always feel like somebody watching me or something, because it is. Okay. These tactics have been used for a very long time. All right. But again, at that time, you have to kind of keep it, you have to learn how to communicate what you're talking about. Because at the same time that they're doing this, you got people in your family and shit like that plotting to put you in mental prison, put you in some kind of asylum or something like this. But they all just want to have access to something that they're getting off of you. So you may not actually be having no money, but motherfuckers is making a lot of money off of you, and you definitely ain't seeing no or reaping no benefits off of it. And I feel like this, no matter if you rich or poor, big or small, or whatever it is, I feel like this is what's going on here behind the scenes. All right. So we got low key play, and we have the Ace of Staffs in reverse. So this is kind of like the Ace of Wands to me. Okay. So this is almost like, again, that heavenly energy. I don't know, maybe like wand energy. I feel like from the heavens, or this could be, like I said, this could be the staff of God. Okay. Your staff and your something in your staff. uh renews me or refreshes me, okay? All right? What is it, your what in your staff? I can't remember, okay? So we have a king of staffs here in reverse too, okay? So we have the ace of staffs in reverse and we have the king of staffs in reverse with play, okay? So this could mean, let me see what else this could mean. Hold on, let's see. Let's pull something else on this. Mm, mm. I don't know what I want to use. Oh, let's see. I'll use one of these. Let's just go ahead and see what we might be talking about when we talk about this energy here, okay? This king of staffs or king of rods in reverse and a ace of staff in reverse, okay? This to make me think about the king of wands and, like I said, the ace of wands here, okay? I'm hearing melodies from heaven, okay? So again, somebody might be being restricted from somebody's energy because these are two very powerful energies in the deck. And this is making me think that these people may have been abusing their power and authority here. All right. But I feel like this also, or maybe they weren't, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, yeah, something about feminine energy here. Okay. Something about somebody trying to mess with somebody's womb or throw some feminine energy off out of whack. So these could be mental attacks. These could be cyber attacks. These could be, again, cyber or the clear port or something like this. Also makes me think about mental games. Like somebody's playing some mental games to make somebody think that that then they are less than, or that they don't deserve something, or you're not seeing what you're seeing, or you don't know what you know. Okay, so this is somebody trying to go against. So this is a lot of staff and wand energy. So again, play means, okay, so I'm hearing, okay, well, ass is in the Bible, play. Okay, so again, this may have something to do with the fact that we're talking about this truffle butter energy here. Okay, now this may be something that has been practiced for a very long time with some of these covenants and some of these different covens or whatever, and some of these different groups, okay? But we have feminine energy in trouble right now, okay? Because of this energy here, okay? But this may also be something with removing any masculine energy away from feminine energy so that it can be rebalanced here as well. Rejuvenated or something like this, okay? Refrain from any wandage energy from the heavens or the earth, maybe, okay? Is maybe what I'm picking up here. Because somebody is playing games, and I feel like this is like something about something play, okay? Like I just said, you know what I just said, okay? It's also making me think about Democrats playing or being childish or using tactics to harm people, okay? Low key, and using taxpayers' dollars to do so, okay? It's making me think about that. It's making me think about, again, women being ridiculed, especially nice built women or plus size women or something. Is that mammy complex or whatever coming back in? I think that was something that Lizzo said something about that. You know what I'm saying? A while back. Okay, something about that. But also, I think she said something about turning fat girls into whores. Okay. So that could be like the energy too, okay? That they try to mammify plus size women, all right? But the gag is that most of these men want to be pushing up on inside or around plus size women. It make them feel like they are at home. It is something to hold on to. It's not plastic. It's not hard. It's not stiff. It may be a little denty, but again, I don't know. I about to say Fenty. I don't know. The truth is, maybe they're trying to make these plus size women look like they're not that much because this is what everyone is craving. All right. So somebody is $1 million baby, okay, around this motherfucker. So get the fuck back. Okay. And they may say you can look, you can tell you, I don't even want you to look, motherfucker. Your eyes can't even afford. You understand what I'm saying? Because it ain't got nothing to do with what's on the outside of me. It's about what's inside of me. And I would be disgusted if I had to sit there and talk up to any man, whether he be my father, my uncle, my brother, my man, or whatever, talking about any woman any kind of way like that. You are disgusting. and you don't deserve a woman. And then when you do get a woman, you're gonna get thorns and fucking thistles is what you're gonna get. If you ever do. But see, they won't. They're gonna go to bondage then and blame the rest of the world because you can't get what you thought you wanted to get with your eyes. Okay? That's what they thinking with lust. I'm going to tell you, you can line a so-called fat woman up next to a so-called skinny woman any day. And both of them can match each other on the same. It depends on who they is, what you looking for, where you going to look. And that plus size woman can probably dance just like or better. She can probably, she going to cook or whatever, possibly the same, if not better. It don't have nothing to do with the outside appearance of these women. And anybody over 30 years old that's talking that shit, because you can't hurt my motherfucking feelings. You hear me? You can't hurt my feelings. Some of these men is mad because of the situation that they get jealous or whatever too. They want to be in your position. My girls that stay at home, that your man take good care of you, or at least decent care, or the best that he can, to make sure at least your bills is paid. Anything extra, you might have to get that shit on your own, but to make sure bills is paid. So we have and then this is the Vulcan here for inventiveness, okay? So again, this is somebody bringing in the ham on something here, all right? Inventiveness. Yeah, because he have a sword and he have this sledgehammer. Like, you know how like, or just like at the carnival when you take that big hammer thing and then the thing shoot all the way up to the top and ding the bell. I'm hearing you can ring my bell, okay? So again, we have discriminant in reverse here, okay? Yeah, because I feel like at some point in time, the waters, okay, or more maritime energy use this in order to spy on or something like that with these particular groups of people. But I feel like now it's in the hands of heathens, okay? They're trying to get heathens to peer into heaven here, all right, to discredit it. They want heaven to seem like a place you don't want to go. And heaven is, to me, heaven is within me. It's my mindset. All right. It's my mindset. It don't have to be to you. Maybe yours is your mindset. Maybe to some of these entities and some of these gods and stuff, there is a feminine energy that still people are looking into their energy or harnessing their energy, but they're ashamed to say that they're doing it that way because this person doesn't operate the way that the regular world says that they should. All right. Because I feel like, all right, whatever this is, somebody thought they was going to cause somebody a tower moment, possibly. Like I said, there's no rhyme or reason to what I do here. Okay. There's really no rhyme or reason to what I do here. All right. Let's see. It's not to make nobody, it's just general messages. Not one-sided, not to make nobody feel bad or nothing. A lot of times, again, whatever comes out, you know what I'm saying, it may ruin shit for me. You know what I'm saying? And but at the same time, it's not. I feel like the only thing that they got right here is stagnancy and also trying to keep an empress or a god energy blocked out. Okay, as if they're not who they are. Period. But again, when you know yourself for real and you done all that work and you done dug that deep, it don't matter. It just shows you who they are. It shows you exactly who they are. And it shows you that these people don't have no pull or no power or nothing or no jurisdiction over you at all or over me. Okay? That's what it just shows me. All right. So we have Achilles here. Okay. Confidence, like I said. And I feel like this is what they don't like about certain people. You know what I'm saying? They don't like this stuff about certain people. You know, people talk about people's energy or Trump's energy or something like that. But if anything, you know, I might be a little Trump around this motherfucker because I don't care. I don't care. Whatever you say will not hurt me. As long as you're not putting your damn hands on me, we don't even have a problem. Matter of fact, thank you. Gracias. Okay? Amigos. Or non. So we have the Hermit card, 9. Okay? I don't know. I'm seeing something about deflowering here with this flower on his, you know, on his groin area here. Okay. But the Hermit card is God in the upright to me. And sometimes it could be Lucifer in the in reverse here. Okay. So we have Achilles with confidence again. Hopefully, this is a masculine energy in his confident level. Okay, that's what a motherfucker like me is there for. It's not to be for me to. I feel like whatever it is, these masculines are really counting on women that make them feel some kind of way, or that the women, or they make the women feel some kind of way. All right, these people claim to say that they healed and they done the work, but once a masculine walk away from them, they all over the place. I think my masculine get mad at me because I'm not groveling, but I am feeling some kind of way about, you know what I'm saying, the connection or whatever. But I know I have enough confidence in myself and I have enough grace to step down or step back gracefully and keep on doing what the fuck I'm doing. And while you around, then I might be all in your face because of course, if we vibe on each other energy, why would somebody lie and say that it don't feel good to have your masculine in your energy? But at the same time, I know when you don't, you know what I'm saying? Not that I'm like, I'm that bitch that you're going to keep on walking away from and coming back. That shit is a done with. All right? Because I already know my value. All right? I'm just trying to learn how. And the reason why I'm tripping off this anyways is because somebody has been able to play in my energy in and out possibly without me knowing. All right? So now that I'm getting a little bit tapped in to what the fuck this is, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to understand. I'm asking source, eliminate these motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck who it is. If it's the masculine that's hurting me, let me know now and eliminate that motherfucker up out my energy because I ain't going. All right? We got the two of staffs, right? And look, as we saying, I ain't going. Look, the two of staffs, okay? That's like somebody looking off or peering off into something like they're about to take the first steps or whatever into some other journey or some shit like this, okay? But I feel like maybe somebody's confidence, maybe somebody that's in Achilles mode. All right. Whoever this, like a woman can't listen. Y'all might don't have a savior or something like that. But what the Empress or what again, these high level commitments, what we go through is different than what y'all go through. You ain't gonna get me to see it no difference. All right. So it may be something where it's more of a savior complex here. Okay. And that's fine. I don't like that. I'm not no damsel in distress. I don't wait for nobody to if I ask my man to hang up something on the wall too many times and he don't hang it up, I'ma hang that shit up. Okay? If I got to do something, I'ma just go ahead and put my mind to and do it. Okay? If I can't get you to help me, but I'm gonna go ahead and let it be known that damn, oh well, I can't even count on you when I want, you know what I'm saying, you to invest on time and doing little small things with me. Something that I struggle with. Organization. We just pulled that earlier. I struggle with organizing. But once some shit is organized, I can keep it that way. You know what I'm saying? So me, asking you to help me with organizer, you always because he be always, Taurus be like, yeah, I'm an organizer. I know how to do this and that. But when it come to helping me do so, you don't want to do so. And I noticed that again, there's some kind of energy too around here, right? Where somebody wants, if these people are secretly spying on you, somebody wants it to look like you don't do this. You don't because these people were using this type of energy or this type of stuff on her for a while. Probably the same thing with Sheba and Marquita. Solomon thought the shit was cute for a minute until it turned around and she probably used that shit on him. And then he want to run back to the true goddess. But I feel like she was already gone. All right. But just because that shit was done that way back then, don't mean it's going to be done that way this time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I think that Sheba made a mistake. Maybe this one ain't. I'm hearing shit. Somebody is saying, should I stay or should I go? All right. So we have hobby and play. All right. So we have confidence, Achilles with the two of staffs, not moving forward. And we have hermit, sit down in hermit mode. Go ahead and go within, use that fire within. You know what I'm saying? Use your staff or whatever, or use your star power or your fire power here. And then we have something about a hobby and play. Okay. So again, somebody might like to do something like I like to do videos or whatever on whatever. I like to make things. I like to do things or whatever. And then we have play. All right. So I don't know. This may be, I don't know why I heard, hi, I'm Chucky, want to play? Okay, that sounds creepy. But that's what I just heard. Okay. So I don't know. They might be that kind of play. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot about play here already. And we ain't even, see, and that's why I'm saying play no games. Somebody, I don't know, somebody want to play games, but somebody ain't trying to play no games. Okay. And I'm trying to be talking to the motherfucker that ain't playing no games. Okay. Somebody just 24 hours a day trying to see what they can do to get in the Emperor/Empress energy. Look, hanging out. Look, these people are just hanging out, trying to see how they can get in your energy, how they can get you worked up, how they can get you to get on camera. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm saying, if somebody that grotesque and everything and that fat, what the hell you looking for? Why you still worried? Why you worried? What you looking at? It must be something got you going back and forth. What you want to know? Maybe it's the little girls in the house. Maybe it's the little girls in the house that got these niggas peeping. We got oil power, okay? All right, that's probably too many. Well, it's only 3. Let's see what it says. All right. So we got the 3 of Swords here, which is, again, this is a masculine energy, definitely, okay? He's got water and air above him here, okay? He may be looking to the water and the air, or a Queen of Cups energy, all right? Because her dress looks almost like the water and air up here, all right? That's collecting stones or third eyes or different pineal gland or whatever she's collecting, all right? And putting it at her feet. This is somebody that is doing spell work and things like this, getting in people's heads, getting them to run off a cliff or it be in full energy. Okay, but we gonna do what we gonna do over here. Can't nobody overturn a damn thing. If it's a masculine energy and that masculine energy is in heaven and that masculine energy is my husband that I never divorced from or whatever the fuck it is, I still have the same. Even if he did try to secretly divorce, I still have the same power. I feel like I'm the motherfucker that brought him in. So what is you talking about? And if I ain't heard of them and I know some motherfuckers heard of me, you know what I'm saying? Then there's a discrepancy here. Okay? And when these people come back, because it's almost like that girl's on fire and she knows she can fly away. It's almost like it don't matter to me. I'm already at a level here, honey. I am already at a level where can't nothing bring me down. All right? So again, we got this masculine energy probably about to get this 3 of Swords in their chest. And only reason why these masculines able to do any of this, or feminines, whoever the fuck is playing in my energy or trying to, is because they know I can't see what they doing. I can only sense it. I only know, right? I know you're doing something, but I can't pinpoint what it is. If I can get both of them, your ass is grass. All right? So this is like somebody wanted to embarrass their girlfriend or something like this, okay? Or this somebody else, all right? That's trying to embarrass somebody. They do everything they do behind the scenes or whatever, because you never know about it. Everybody else could know about it, like the Truman Show, all right? But you may not know about it, all right? And that's the only reason. And people say, well, if you're going to take that kind of behavior, then da-da-da-da. But sometimes we don't even know what's going on. It ain't even really privy for us to even see, because it's really not affecting you in your real life unless you let it, okay? You just got to choose to rise above it here. But the only thing about me is I feel like there's that judgment aspect or that police aspect where if something foul is going on down up in something, whether it's on in social media in a certain community or something, I'm going to go over there and fish it out. I can't, it's just it comes with the job title or description, whether you're getting paid or not. So we have the moon energy, okay? All right. So again, like I said, some masculine energy is getting the 3 of Swords in the chest. Okay. Already did or about to or something. All right. He's sitting in a lake of water or a pool of water. All right. And the waters in the air is watching this person. Okay. This 3 of Swords. But this could be, you know what? Wait a minute. So this could be the energy of a masculine energy coming back in today. I feel like there's 3 masculine energies and I want to get this straight. There may be a savior complex. There may be a son that went against his mother, and there may be a masculine energy, a God that went against his wife. Whichever one is in the upright is the one that I would save if I had to. Okay? Because I'm tired of this shit, whatever this is. All right? So somebody getting the 3 of Swords in there. So this is God saying, look, you done did this shit so much times. When you put your hand out, I'm not even going to look to you. Right now, it's about me choosing what the fuck is going to be best for me. Because again, obviously the biblical text is definitely the living word is definitely going on, particularly in this instance. Rather, this is acts and projected energy and somebody just playing it mind games, and we have to, or these courses are being run in our lives, and we have to figure out these things to get out. All right. Or this is actually really going on, and we're in an interdimensional, world right now. Okay. Where there's some crossing in the paths where, heavenly things can come down in earth and back and forth, vice versa. But I feel like what they're doing with this open border is opening up the pits of hell or the gates of hell. Okay. And that's so funny because, again, yeah. Okay. Because it's a hills and valley energy here. And my uncle, David, okay, used to live at the top of this hill, but at the bottom of the hill, okay, and they were pits. And at the bottom of the hill, at the bottom of that hill was the Gates family. Okay, these are all big families in the community. And at the top of the hill was the Bruton family. All right, so at the way top of the hill was the Bruton family. Okay, so it's something about that. I don't know. It's something about that aspect here. Something about threes. Okay. Maybe this even could be energies or three different versions of me or something like this or something or somebody and got stabbed. Okay. And like I said, by this moon energy. Look. And the dog is just laying here on his back laughing. Okay. The dog, the loyal dog. All right. And then we have a Scorpio energy here in the water that look like it's a fish out of water. All right. Yeah. His claws is like all up in the air. Like what is it? What they call it? Rigor mortis. Okay. So this kind of look like this. And this dog right here is laughing, y'all. Okay. And the moon is kind of like giving a grimace smile here. All right. And then the moon is also shedding mana here. But usually on the moon card, the sun is there. All right. But right now, the moon seems to be engulfed in the sun. And it also may be, so again, maybe that's that Le Ra She. Okay. Maybe that's that energy of all three. Maybe this person is trying to slew these people so she can take on all of their energy, but not. All right. That's the moon energy. Or something like this. Somebody might be planting some drugs on someone or something like this. Yeah, so they can sneak away with their stuff here. This could be somebody like swapping out drug test or DNA test to whoever this is to graft themselves onto somebody's wheel of fortune here. Yeah, this moon, this Phoenix moon energy or some other moon energy. Okay, some other La Luna energy. Okay. I'm hearing something about Mexico. These pyramids make me think of but I feel like they're in the wrong. I have to go now, but let me go ahead and pull one more, okay? Let me pull one more from this couple from here just to see where we're at with this. Or hypnosis. This person could have been using hypnosis to talk to somebody, talking to the moon, okay? Somebody could have been hypnotizing someone to talk, all right? Acceptance here. Somebody's asking for acceptance here, all right? And then we have teenagers. Happened when somebody was teenagers here. And it says the light at night, okay? That's what we have. And then I have to go, you guys. I'll be right back. I have to go pick somebody up, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.